Property tax reform remains a priority for the League of Oregon Cities. It was on our top 6 card again this session, but unfortunately there just really wasn't a focus on property tax reform. There really couldn't be, because the legislature and the 2 revenue committees and the joint committee, they were all working on the corporate activities tax, or the CAT. That's a new tax that the state will apply to businesses to help fund education. Of course, that's an important issue that really actually shone a big spotlight on why do we have such a revenue problem in Oregon? Why isn't there money for schools? It's because the property tax system in the 90s started this train that we've been on, and it's been a roller coaster for cities because the property tax system has become so unfair and inadequate that it's created problems across the board. But because the legislature was so focused on creating this new CAT, they did not have time for property tax reform. But it was really top of mind in discussions of why we're in this situation we are. So it was an education year again. When you have the Speaker and the Senate President talking about Measure 50, that's a good thing, but it's going to be a long-term problem and solution. It's in the Constitution is the real problem. Most of the property tax provisions are there, and so you can't just have the legislature fix it in any given session. It's going to be a referral, and then it's complicated. There's no other way to say it. Oregon's property tax system is complicated. So the issue is, well, if we're going to fix it, how do we fix it? Because it's going to have to go to the voters too. There's a new concept that came out again this session. Senator Hass led that charge, and the bill number was Senate Joint Resolution 21, and it is a real novel approach. It's saying, okay, it's complicated. Let's take Measure 50 and put it in statute and make changes to it there that are geared at focusing on fairness. Let's refer that. So it had been a simple referral to the voters to say, let's move Measure 50 from Constitution to statute. That had a hearing. It had another work session. We believe that issue will come again in the short session. So we're making progress. We need communities to talk about this issue with their legislator to say, look, we support fixing it so it's fair and letting us make choices to deal with the adequacy, but fairness first.